Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a love reading, and this is going to be your next chapter in your love life. So we're going to be covering all of your energy and what's going on with you and the next person you're going to be meeting. So this is going to be aimed at mainly singles, but if you are in a relationship, then of course watch this video if you resonate with it. But we're going to just kind of have a look into your love life. This is going to be the next chapter, so most likely you're not with anybody, or possibly in the early dating stages. So as usual, if you would like to check out my rates, they are down below. And let's get started. We have 4 groups here. We have group number 1 with the Clary Sage and the Pearl card. We have group number 2 with the Rose and the Clear Quartz. Have group number 3 with the Lavender and the Rose Quartz. Group number 4 with the Garnet and the Geranium card. Okay, so please choose your group. If you'd like more time, please pause the video. Like I say, as usual, all my rates are down below for my readings. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and let's get started. Let's get started with group number 1 with the Clary Sage and the Pearl card. Hello group number 1, let's get started with your reading, my lovelies. Let's see what's going on for you. So you guys chose the Clary Sage and the Pearl card, transformation, self-knowledge, balances and clarifies. So what I feel for you is, I literally just saw it straight away. I saw like a rocking boat, or a rocking chair, or a cradle, like something that rocks like back and forth. I can feel that you are kind of uneasy, you're feeling very uncomfortable. And my throat is doing something. You're feeling very uncomfortable, you're feeling like things are being rocked. So I am hearing this could be for those of you in a relationship as well. So your relationship could be feeling a bit rocky. If it's been like that for a long time, then most likely it could be a signifier that you'll come into kind of like the end of the relationship. But for those of you who are single, what I see is you're just being tested a lot in terms of how you see your love with yourself and how you can really commit to being kind of less perfectionistic about things, and how you can really kind of move into this sense of just like clear vision around yourself and your values. I'm seeing like a lot of like first house stuff, so a lot of Aries stuff, a lot of how I see myself, how I feel, how I look. You may have slight body issues, you may feel kind of just uncomfortable with your body. There may be kind of like a warped kind of feeling around how you see yourself. This is definitely shifting, and I feel like the person that you're going to be with in terms of the next chapter, I feel like they're going to be really grounded. Like I feel like they're really going to love you strongly for who you are, and they're going to be very, very comfortable. They're going to be a provider, and they're very, very masculine. So if they're a male, they're going to be really in their masculine, and if they're a female, I feel like they're kind of transitioning from their masculine energy to their feminine. So you may meet them and they might be a little bit guarded. If you're wanting to be with a female, they're going to be a little bit guarded at first, but then they're going to kind of come more into their feminine energy. And I'm hearing that you need someone that doesn't add drama to your life, someone who lacks this intense kind of rawness to them that just messes up your life, that just makes things really complicated and makes things feel like you can't handle stuff. Like they make you feel like they just add drama where it's just very unnecessary, basically. So this person gives me really strong Taurus and Virgo. They do have a very strong perfectionistic side, but honestly, like if they can channel this really well, it's really good for like an artistic vision. They're very, very, very artistic. I would say this person can be anything from like an art critic to someone who works in a museum, a photographer, an artist. They could be a singer. They could be I keep getting photographer, or like something to do with the home. They could be a cook. They're giving me this sense of like, I'm the provider. So if they're a woman, same as well, they will provide you with just what you need, really, just kind of something that really completes you at that phase in your life. And I feel like when you're ready to meet this person, you will be in a very different phase in your life. I think I'm seeing a shift in like numbers. So I'm seeing maybe your door number will be changed, or your house number. I don't know if people still have home numbers, or your phone number. There's something about numbers that are changing, and my back is itchy. There's something to do with like stability and making sure you get back into your body. That's kind of what I'm feeling for you. And there's a sense of like a new home and a new stability. Like I'm getting like the Four of Wands as well, so that's what I'm really feeling. So I'm going to read you the Pearl card because this is quite interesting. So we have, it's associated with the moon and the sea. The pearl is symbolic of deep emotion and feminine power. It inspires healing, encourages emotional and spiritual transformation, and is a powerful talisman for inspiring self-knowledge. Especially lucky when worn on a Monday, and is to do with the month of June and the astrological sign of Cancer. So I love that. I think I may be releasing this video, well, no, it won't be in June, it'll be in July, but that is quite synchronistic. I feel like you could meet your person around the summertime. This reading is completely timeless, so literally whenever you come across this video is completely for you. Okay, so we're going to just pull some random cards. They're just telling me just whip out some cards, just whip it out. Whip out everything. We also have Clary Sage, so if you're really interested in using sage in your spiritual practice, then I'd highly recommend. That could be a really, really good one for you to use. So I'm going to just literally shuffle some cards, and I'm going to do it just really randomly. And I want to see just what's happening in the next chapter of your life. I'm not even going to look. Underneath we got the Mate Tree. I actually don't know what this means, so if any of you guys can tell me what this means. I think it's to do with either receiving or the feminine energy. I'm not too sure. But what it shows to me is it's to do with you being open enough to allow this new person to be in your life. I'm scared they're going to be like my dad. So if you're wanting a male, this could be a fear of yours. And I will say they're nothing like your dad. If anything, it's a really, really good thing, because you're no longer fearing, no longer having to like protect yourself all the time. Okay, so let's whip out some cards. You got some good ones. I just saw them come out. Love that. Okay, and then we'll pick some tarot as well. Okay, let's see what else. I think we'll go with a couple of crystal cards. Feel free to skip this part of me shuffling if you don't really want to see me shuffling. I love letting them fly out. I normally just I'm like so specific, but this time I'm like really letting them fly out. Okay, bring in the light. So your journey before you meet your person, before you meet this like really sacred connection, is you will be learning to bring in more light. So you will be going through a transformation, and I am preparing you for some, like, I'm hearing dental reconstruction. Like a lot of people avoid going to the dentist, me included. I don't hate it, but I can understand why people have a big fear of it. Like, it's being poked around. A lot of people don't like going to the dentist because we're being poked around, and you know, we're sensitive. Our bodies are very sensitive. We don't really like being touched a lot. So what I see is there's kind of like a spiritual surgery going on in your body, and there's a lot of things being pulled out. It's almost like pulling out teeth, or pulling out, like, I'm seeing, like, it sounds so weird, but like intestines, like it's really long. It's like, oh my god, look at all this trauma. And it's like, oh, look at this more trauma. Yeah, so we're gonna have a look and see just what's coming out and whip out the cards. Okay, so let's start off with the crystal cards, and then we'll move on to the tarot. Okay, so let's just move them to the side, and we'll start with the crystal cards. Okay, so next chapter in love, we have Start Fresh, which is so perfect. This is 100% to do with your energy, because it's literally, your life will be so different. I think you're going to be wearing a lot of this colour. This colour is going to be surrounding you. If this person's not from Greece or someone that looks like Greece, I'd be very surprised, because this is like, there's blue and there's white everywhere in this energy. Like, I'm seeing literally blue and white. So if this person's not wearing blue, there's a lot of blue, there's a lot of ocean and sea, and yeah, beautiful. We have Get Laser Focused, Shift Your Money Mindset, Iolite. We have Epidote, Go Deeper. We have Ignite Your Passion, which is my favourite card. This is Garnet, Ignite Your Passion. All right, you guys being very serious about money, which I totally get. Like, honestly, I totally get you. That is completely fine, but it is suppressing you in your creativity, and of course it will at some point. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on around the world, and it's very intense, but I'm hearing that is not an excuse. I'm going to be very blunt. They're saying it's not an excuse to hide yourself from who you are. these fears need to be released. So I will say to express it to somebody, whether it be a therapist or a friend, and just keep getting it out. Don't be afraid of like repeating yourself. Like honestly, the reason why we tend to repeat ourselves is because we're in a cycle of not being able to get out of it. So I would say you need to speak to somebody that allows you to get it out. It could be literally anyone, but you want to find someone you feel safe with. That's just an example. You don't have to do that because not everyone can afford a therapist, or you know, whatever the situation is. But what I see is you're going to get really creative about your money situation, and this is actually going to bring in your partner, because it's to do with you being seen more, getting out there more, like allowing yourself for people to see you. Like there's a sense of like shedding all these different layers, and it feels really nice. I just suddenly got France. I heard someone speaking like the French language, so I really like that. But I love Go Deeper. I love laser focus. I feel like this group can tend to lean towards their masculine a little bit too much. What this means is they're telling me there's a lot of like, I think in the back of my throat. Sorry guys, I'm like showing you my tongue, but there's something in the back of my throat that needs to come out. There's something about like expressing yourself, and I feel like, I don't know if this is like really bad to do this, but I feel like that's like swearing in a language. I don't know if they do that in England. I don't know. I'm sorry if I like swore at you guys or did something offensive. I know this is thank you in sign language, but there's something to do with like flicking something out of your throat. So what I see is for you guys is you need to be less serious, and how you do this is you stop taking things so seriously. Like you need to be around less serious people. This is going to bring in your love partner, because your partner is so loving and wholehearted. They literally are trying to pour their love into you, even without them physically being there. Like spiritually they are pouring their love into you right now. You just maybe can't feel it because, you know, you're struggling or you're feeling uncomfortable. Aha, intuition. You and your person are so intuitively tied. You're both majorly intuitively tied. You both love a good ritual. You both love to be in your cozy vibes. I'm getting like, whoops, that one wanted to fly. I'm getting like strong Cancer, Taurus. I said that's so funny. Taurus. Taurus, Gemini, Virgo. And yeah, this person's got like, one of you's got Cancer energy and one of you's got Taurus. I can feel that. One of you is very, very feminine, really, really nurturing, but also like just very, very connected to your intuition. I think it's you. Your person's also connected to your intuition, but they're more grounded. We have Seek, and we have this, it looked like a mermaid tail for a moment, but it looks like a path. This is to do with you trying out new things, and they are telling me that you are literally needing to be very, very patient. You are going through quite a lot of struggles, like kind of one thing after another, and I need to put this clarification, and they're just telling me like literally patience. You are on the right path. This person is on your path. Literally they are. I can see them. They kind of give me like an English farmer vibe. I'm hearing Wiltshire. They might have like a Wiltshire accent. I'm getting so many, sorry, so many countries. I've got like Greece, and then we got France, and now we're getting Wiltshire in England. Yeah, they give me like this live off the land type of vibe from this person. They're very grounded. Okay, let's get some more. Okay, we have completion. I love this. This is endings, results, rewards. Hi, image. Yes, I love this. Is that? Okay, I'm guessing that's focused. I actually can't see. So, okay, literally you are coming to a completion, done. I'm seeing like Velcro being like snapped together. So what I see is something is solidifying, something is grounding into place. No, you're not meant to know exactly where you're going, but your person is in the next chapter. So whatever you're looking for, home, career, some new friends, they are along with that, because you are needing to upgrade to manifest that next section of your life, because it's a really big one. It is literally what you've been praying for and asking for. And I'm seeing like someone's jangling keys and they're saying woo. So I feel like this person's like kind of inviting you into their house, but like it sounds really creepy, like come on in, come on. No, but like this person has keys and they're showing me like I'm part of the keys, like I'm part of the key. But it could also be that this person has their own home. I actually see a lot of the people you guys are going to date, they have like their own home. They're not a mummy's boy, they're not a daddy's girl, like, you know, none of that crap. Like they're very integrated. Like that's why you have to wait. so long, and you have to be patient, because like these things are going to last forever as long as you both are on this planet. So it's worth the wait. And if anything, you've got to keep focusing on how you're going to connect more to yourself, because I've had people come to me and be like, I'm so lonely, I can't do this anymore, I feel really low. Like I've been there so many times myself. But then I realized like these people really struggle with connectedness, like they really struggle with intimacy, and that's a lot of the time. This is why we don't tend to attract these people until, you know, until we're ready. But we have to get, basically, I don't know where I'm going with this, but what I'm trying to say is we need to have strong connections with our friends and our family, whatever that looks like to you, before we actually manifest the partner. We need to know what that looks like, or at least feels like. So we start off with ourselves. Like you can't just have a tribe with just a few friends that are really shallow and then you manifest a partner. No, like you are the same person in every relationship. Like, yeah, you change a little bit, but you're not that different. Like your core values are still the same. So if you're very kind of on the surface with things, you aren't going to get that deep relationship you're looking for, and it won't last that long. And I'm sorry, that's really blunt, but like honestly, sorry, not sorry, that is exactly how I feel. Okay, you need to have something that's deep, and it is on its way. That you need value, you need something of value, nothing that's like a quick fling. That's not this partnership. Like that's why it's so scary, that's why it's taking so long, because it has to be at a time when you are so connected to your emotions rather than your perfectionism, you know. We have retreat and dependency. You will be literally retreating to let go of dependency. I'm seeing literally snip, done, and then you manifest this person. I keep going to say him, so I'm sorry for those of you who don't want a man, but I keep saying him. So there's obviously a lot of you guys who want a man, but yeah, like you are literally meant to be in this self-care energy. Okay, so let's see about your person a little bit more. Okay, so they're showing me, oh, they're just going to be very vague. Okay, so this is literally all just random cards. I thought this was like a specific thing. I do want to have a look and see how you're going to meet them. Oh, I'm getting like, I want to pull loads of cards. Should we get some dice? Let's get some dice. Okay, so let me just put these down here. Okay, so we're going to get you some dice. So let me grab it out of my little box here. I have so many crystals in here. Where's the third dice? Have I lost it? I don't know where it is. That's weird. Okay. Oh no, there it is. I was like, where is it? Where are you, you bugger? Okay, how are you going to meet this person? Show me. Show me the... I'm seeing you plopping somewhere. Like, plop, I'm ready. So you might be... Yes. You may be moving. Someone's trying to mate you. That sounds so dodgy. Someone's trying to be your friend, and it literally turns into a partnership. They're really wanting to like, okay, this is how I'm seeing it really strongly. I'm seeing somebody who sees you and they get really excited because they're like, oh my God, you're so attractive. And then maybe they're with their friends, or they're kind of just like not trying to get too excited. So they end up just talking to you and you become like friends, but actually this person really wants to do stuff with you and be in a relationship with you. They just don't want to admit it because it's a lot. Like they're like, oh wow, this is like literally my future wife or future husband. Oh my Lord. Okay. And then I see you then going from friends to partners within that 2 weeks. Okay, so in terms of when you can meet them, I see within about 3 months, possibly. This person actually could be a dentist for some of you guys. There's a lot of different types of people in this reading. There's like a lot of perfectionism coming from this group as well. So whatever this person does, they like to be perfect about it. Okay, so we have Libra, we have Uranus, and we have the 9th house. So how you can meet this person, oh, it's going to be really random. It's going to be once you're ready to be interdependent with other people, and you'll know this because you'll be, okay, I said thanks. Things will come easier for you. When you're ready to move forward, it's not going to be a difficult situation. It's just going to be easy. Uranus is like plop, literally it's that type of energy, like it's just going to be plopped in onto your lap. Give me one more. The Hierophant. Oh, I'm stuck now. Let's get a couple more. I'm like trying to whip out all the cards. Yay. Okay, it is interdependence. I know, I understand it now. Right, so I'm going to pick up on Harry Potter as well. That's a really big synchronicity for you guys. There we go. So this is a situation. Major transformation for both of you. Both of you move to a certain place, whether it be through work, through moving house, but wherever you're doing, you are physically moving your body. You need to get out of your hometown if it feels restrictive to you, if it feels almost sickening, like it feels grey. I'm hearing, why are you doing that to yourself? You're such a colourful being in a grey world, which I totally get, because girl, I agree with myself in that situation. Yes. Right, so it is going to be very divinely timed. This person is 100% your partner. I'm hearing mate for life. Like literally, this person will never leave your side. They are, oof, they're really interesting. I can guarantee this person isn't far away. Even in like distance, they're not long distance guys. Okay, we need to have a talk. Do not get in a long distance relationship. That sounds so blunt, and you know, I don't like saying things as they are because I am a psychic. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to tell you exactly what to do. But if you think that a long distance relationship will be something that you need, I'm talking to you through this screen right now. Do not do it. Some of you guys are not meant to have a long distance relationship. Most people aren't. Most people use it as an excuse to create distance, and it's a very subconscious pattern. And I'm hearing Gemini, so maybe you're a Gemini that tends to do this. But okay, you can be with somebody long term and long distance, but you will not be long distance for literally long at all. It'll literally be like, I'm gonna pop back to my hometown and I'm coming back to see you, and then we're moving in. Like it can't be, this is where we're living. Like it can't be that. It won't work. I'm just gonna say that now. For this group specifically, it won't work. You guys need to stop putting barriers in between the love of your life, and same with your friends as well. Like a lot of your friends can be really up in your grill. Like before, you're used to kind of people who don't give a shit. These people are really, they love you. They're so interested in you in your life. Okay, so sorry if the angle slightly changed. I had to stop recording and start recording again. Okay. Why do I get Paris Hilton? That's so random. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of Californian vibes from this group. Every time I talk, I feel like I have like an American accent, like in some parts. So some of you guys are connected to America in this reading for some reason. This is a very, very psychic reading. Like I know all my readings are psychic, but this is very psychic. Like I'm getting all the messages from all the places. So this is a type of reading that is going to be today, I think. I was thinking it's going to be quite specific. Like this is your zodiac sign of your person. This is what they look like. It's like, nope. This is just the idea of what I feel. Okay, so with resistance, your person is stubborn, but they are very, very attractive. They've got dark hair. I see black or brown, and they're so pretty. Like they've got a really pretty energy. This person most likely will have gone through their Saturn return. It's not a teenage romance. It's not, okay, this person is well over 28. Okay, so they're 28 or over, so literally from 28 to like 100 years old. Obviously depending on your age. This person is, they must have gone for this from their Saturn return, because they are taking life much more seriously now. They had an awakening. This person is very awake. They're very resourceful. We've got Sun in Gemini, Sun in Cancer. Sun in Cancer, resourcefulness. Sun in Gemini, versatility. This person will help you to take life less seriously. They are very easygoing. Look out for the number 3 and the number 4. We have secrets, publicity, appreciation, choice, indecision, assertion. High sex drive on this person. They're in the public eye. They like to be in groups. They like to be the leader of a group as well. They aren't somebody to hide behind the scenes. They're somebody who's just seriously interested in you. Like, this will make you question your whole life. And not to be dramatic, but it's not. Like literally, I can guarantee you this will change your whole life and how you see your life. And this person could have a cat or a dog. This is a really big synchronous. This is a really big sign, because you may be wanting a dog or a cat and you're like, oh, maybe I'll get one through my partner. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we have kunzite and we have Ethiopian opal. They're telling me to look at the more specifics, and then we'll look at those crystals. Okay, I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. I'm like all over the place in this reading. Okay, so we're going to get you a couple of tarot cards, and we'll just see kind of like the situation. Like, how does this manifest? All that beautiful stuff. Okay, so they're telling me don't be afraid of moving forward. Don't be afraid of changing up your career. They want you to be creative. They want you to think outside the box. You can make money in so many different ways. Like, you really can. Your life is changing rapidly because you are meant to be in a different place. Like, you're meant to be evolving very quickly. Like, you're literally meant to go from 0 to 100 in about the space of like 30 days. So I see massive change. I see moving on, moving forward. Show me how this comes about, please. King of Pentacles, this is them. This is 100% them. They're saying, pick me, pick me. This person's got Aries in their chart and Gemini, like they like to be the center of attention. Not in a bad way, but yes, I saw this card. Yes, I'm excited. Okay, so you are preparing to meet this person. You may not see it right now actually at all, but your career is going to push you to meet this person. So the type of career you do will be how you meet them, and in a very roundabout way. It could be that you want to travel for your career, you want to literally just change it up. It could be someone gives you an opportunity for a career and your person is working in this section. Like, literally it could be anything. Your person will not look like any of your exes, any of your friends. They are very different, so you may be a bit resistant to meeting them. Yeah, lovely. Queen of Wands, this is you. King of Pentacles is your person. This person is currently working on a lot of stability. Like, they like stability. If they're a man, they are very masculine. Like, they really provide that masculine energy that is so needed for you. And if you are wanting a female feminine, I see a really beautiful woman, and she's so in a luxury energy. Like, she knows her worth. And this person that you're wanting to manifest, they know that you're an empath and they're an empath too, and you both just like merge really well. This is what a relationship will be like, my love. Like, this is what a relationship will be like, and this is literally just preparing you for the ultimate connection. I knew that's what this reading was about, because I knew there was going to be like serious connections here. Yes, it does take a while, but you haven't got long to wait. I don't feel like that for a lot of you guys who've chosen this group. Not a lot of people tend to choose group number 1, so I'd be quite surprised if a lot of you guys choose it. I'd be shocked. Okay, so we have 2 cards here to kind of tell you what's going on in your love life. So we have Ethiopian Opal, Rebirth, Portal, and Desire. Reflecting the beautiful parts of your soul, Ethiopian Opal is a crystal filled with bright flashes of colour. Full of joy, Ethiopian Opal is a high vibrational stone. Ethiopian Opal can burn unhealed karma from the past and clear the path for a rebirth. Like a phoenix rising out of the ashes, containing a soul holograph, Ethiopian Opal gives access to different timelines in your life, from the past, present and future. Give all parts of yourself the love that you desire. Okay, and then they're telling me to pull a couple of animal cards as well, so we're going to do that last. And we have Kunzite, Love, Femininity and Transition. Bearing in mind we've had Rebirth, Portal and Desire, so you're literally going through this like tunnel of fuckery. Fun. Okay, so Love, Femininity and Transition. It breaks down the barriers surrounding the heart. Kunzite offers unconditional love to heal lingering wounds. Kunzite helps you to feel safe while being vulnerable, allowing you to express your love authentically and expansively. A high vibrational stone, Kunzite's protection can be used as an energetic shield that surrounds your aura and protects it against emotional vampires and negative influences. This stone aids in feminine rites of passage. From puberty to becoming a mother, Kunzite supports loving your body no matter what phase of life you're in. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Venus and Pluto, which is exactly what I saw from this group. Okay, let's see your person. Show me who they are. Show me who they are. Show me who they are. Lovely. This is the ultimate protector. Ultimate protector. They are so loving, so grounded. It's just earthy. Elk is an earthy energy. This person loves the things in life that are simple and calm. They love nature. They love being at nature. I wouldn't be surprised if they've got Canadian roots, because elks always remind me of like Canada. Okay, let's see about you. This is when you're when you meet this person. Beautiful. Love it. This is the ultimate heart chakra. I love this. This is so nice. This is the ultimate heart chakra and transformational energy. You are learning to play, my love. You are learning to be free. You are learning to have fun. You are learning to take life less seriously, even though it's a big fuckery right now. You are literally learning to take life less seriously, which is a big job for you. And you deserve to feel comfortable in your body. You deserve to have fun. You deserve to be in your inner child, and your inner child deserves to have joy. And that is exactly how your person's going to see you. They're going to be like, wow, where have you been hiding? And this person will definitely put a nice band-aid over the wound of your heart. That's really cute. Guys, I'm on my monthly right now filming this. I feel really emotional now. So thank you so much for letting me read for you guys. If you'd like a private reading, all my information is down below. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for you. So you guys chose the rose card, which says nurtures love for self and others. You guys are needing to be so in that Cancer energy, like so in your emotions and your heart. You may have quite big, you know, obviously if you're a woman. If you're a guy, you may have quite big shoulders or big arms. So whether there be a lot of, I don't know, whatever, muscle, could be extra fat, I don't know. You could just have large arms. There's something to do with the chest area for this group. Yeah, so that could be you. Okay, so we have positivity and balance. You could also be looking at your chest a lot if you don't have larger, you know, because there's a lot of words I can't say on here, so I have to point. This section, very pathetic, but I know. So basically this section, there's a lot of like focus here. So you could be thinking about them a lot or something like that. You could think, I want them to be bigger, I want them to be smaller, I want them to piercings, I don't know, something. There's something there, a tattoo on the neck. Yeah, picking up on the neck area as well might be quite a sensitive spot for you. So I'm seeing like needing to just roll your shoulders back and like, I'm doing this for myself, so sorry guys. You have my neck click. I obviously really need to do that. Okay, so I see you getting a new job. I just saw that very clearly, getting a new job. So this is going to be just where you're at right now. You are focusing on clearing, sorting, detoxifying, getting rid of stuff, just shifting shit out the way. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Like literally you're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Like I see you moving like a big skip on wheels, and you've got all your crap in it and you're just pushing it off cliff. See ya. That's literally the energy. You're like, bye bitch, don't need you no more. So it could be you're clearing out a house, you're clearing out your wardrobe, you're clearing out your mind, your computer, anything, your love life. I don't know, girl, you're going for it. So that's what I see in terms of those cards. So let's get you some cards. I want to get you a couple of these. I do love these cards. This deck is actually, oh, this is the Soul Space Oracle. The Soul Space Oracle from Etsy. I'm hearing, you're so perfect. You're so perfect. You're so perfect. A lot of you guys don't think you're perfect, but you are. And I'm going to say that again. You are perfect. Lovely. So you've been thinking about getting your tribe for a long time. This is part of you manifesting your next partner. You're focused on your strengths, so you're probably going through a lot in terms of your psychic abilities, things like that. You may have very heavy weights on you. You may have had to be very responsible, overly responsible. You may have this tendency to kind of go overboard with being responsible. You may have had people-pleasing tendencies, which is very normal, especially when you have had to hide yourself for a very long time. So yeah, that's not going to last forever. Oh, natural, that's so nice. So you may be thinking about going more natural in your looks. Your person loves natural looks. They don't like heavy makeup. And of course you do whatever you want to do. If you like to wear heavy makeup, fucking wear whatever you want. But this person, like, you actually don't really care about heavy makeup, so it's not really going to be a problem. But I see your person meeting you at a time when your crown and your solar are very open. You're going to be in a position where your light is going to be very yellow, and your person will be very interested in what you do as a job. They like your natural ability to help and heal people. You are a healer, I see, and your person's definitely a healer. Tell me more about them. Is this another card? Oh, this one just has the name on it. Let's put that one down. Okay, let's get another one. Okay. Gazelling. I actually don't know what this word means. Gazelling? Okay, we'll just look at that intuitively. We have shadow. Okay. So your person's very mysterious. They've got like a really deep, like black energy. That sounds really horrible, but it's not. They are, sorry guys, I keep touching my hair. Like I'm really like distracted. It's really, I don't normally have my hair straight, so I'm like playing with it a lot. So this person, they're very introverted. They're very introverted. They like to live away from people. They're very sensitive. They tend to have headphones on a lot. And they're very into music. This person could be an amazing musician. They could say that they are autistic or ADHD. To me, I know this can be very like a sensitive subject, but to me, and bearing in mind I've had like 5 or 6 mental health issues my entire life. I laugh because it's just so crazy. But this person could be like, they could just, that just could be the way they label themselves. To me, I see that as just a very sensitive being who is in a corrupt society. So this person's very artistic. Like they are very young as well. I see for a lot of guys, you could be teenagers. If not, this person has a very young soul. Their job is 100% creative. They cannot be tied to a job that makes them feel suppressed. They feel very suppressed by society. This person is very independent, and I don't mean independent in they like to do stuff by themselves, all that crap. Like they are just really comfortable being in their own bubble. They love it. They do struggle to get close to people, so when you both meet, you're going to be really similar. Like both of you are very strong introverts. You're both very emotionally connected, and you're both really into doing things differently, and you probably will work with each other as well if you ever want to work with each other. So you could literally meet in the most random places. I actually see you meet on like a dating show. You could meet on Instagram account. You could collaborate, especially if you are in the media. I see like the Instagram handles connected into one post, so you could be meeting that way. You could meet by this person just messaging you on Instagram, like they're so interested in you. I see this person, they are messaging you. There's something to do with like a barrier in between, and that's how you meet. It feels like something to do with social media. So if you resonate with that, then that makes sense. If not, then maybe choose another group. But there's something to do with like introverts in this group. You are really heavily focused on your spiritual practice right now. You're heavily focused on either your religion or your spiritual practice, like something that gets you much more connected to your crown and your beliefs. So you're learning to just be more fruitful and colourful in your approach to people, and this means this is who I am, and you either love me or fuck off. Like that's kind of your energy, which is really good. And I don't think it's an aggressive thing. I don't think it's this kind of thing about you must like me and that's that. Like, it's not that. Like you've had times where you've been very disrespected, and that's not this time. This person's so loving. They're so gentle. I am getting a male, and he's quiet in his feminine. So I'm not sure if that's going to be the time when you meet him or not, but he does tend to be more on the feminine side. I don't think he's super feminine where he's not connected to his masculine, but he's just very shy. He's very gentle, and if you're looking for a female just really in her feminine, I don't think she's in her masculine too much, which is really lovely. Okay, so let's see what else. I actually keep hearing 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. So you could meet this person within 2 years. I want you to take it as it resonates, because I don't want that to make you feel like you're not going to meet your person, because I heard, oh. So maybe you're like, oh, that's too long. But that's fine, you know, like, honestly, we can meet people whenever. Like, I always think, like, life is literally just going to be, oh, yeah, that's going to work out like that. And it doesn't. It just doesn't work out like that. And I'm smiling through the pain. Okay, so let's see how you could possibly meet this person. Let's get some tarot cards. We'll see what wants to come out for you guys. This person could have their own Etsy shop, or you do. One of you has to go to the post office a lot. So if you are looking to move somewhere, make sure there's a post office nearby, especially if that's your job. Okay, so this person could be a neighbour. They could be in the same flat as you, like the same building. If not, they could literally be your neighbour, like a house neighbour. So you could be living in a home, and they could be your home neighbour. They could be like the son or the daughter of your family's friends, something like that, like a family friend. So because lots of different things here. I'm getting like a Spider-Man, and what's the woman in it? Oh my god, I can't remember her name, but I see like that's kind of the energy. And they're neighbours, aren't they? Yes, they're neighbours. So yeah, there's something like that, like this really young crush. If it's not, then I feel like you've just been waiting for this person for a long time. Like it literally feels like your inner child is just so happy. Okay, Ace of Swords. Both of you are most likely air signs, or at least one of you is. I can pretty much guarantee that because it feels very airy, like really gentle. That's kind of where the introverted energy is coming from. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys are really worried about not getting that job that you're looking at. You will get it. You will get the job that you want. It might not be the job that you think you want, but you're going to actually really enjoy it. I think you're kind of focused on your creative side right now, your solar and your sacral, and that's pushing you towards meeting some different people, because you're kind of feeling a bit underappreciated. So that's going to be something that comes through soon, and your person's going to be part of your tribe. Your person loves your friends, and they're definitely like divinely guided. Like the star is literally, they are manifesting to you in a very significant way. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, which is really, really nice. This is an energy of slowness, like really, really slow. So I won't be surprised if you're friends for a really long time before you're manifested into a partnership. I would say it's actually a really good thing to do if you feel like it's the right thing for you. Like everyone's different. There is no manual to how you should live your life. Like, yeah, people say, oh, you should get this job, or you should be in this religion, or whatever it is. And it's like, ah, fuck off. Like literally, we're not meant to be sheep, and we're not meant to be part of a crowd. Like yeah, you get your tribe and you get your group of people, but you're not meant to follow everyone. Like you are literally meant to have your own opinions and views, and that's going to be something you're learning before you meet your person. You could have strong Libra in your chart. That just reminded me of strong Libra. Okay, so you're learning to be self-sufficient. What this means is you could literally want to be off-grid, but it could be something where you always relied on a partner to make you feel good, and that's something you're learning not to do anymore. Like you're learning to literally just let go of that kind of feeling of this person completes me. So you'll start with friendships, and you'll manifest some friendships and seeing same gender relationships. So if you're a male, more men. If you're a woman, more women. And then yeah, I see your person coming in. And like I say, it could be through a neighbour, it could be through Instagram, it could also be through university or schooling. Yeah, really random. This group is such a cute little romantic group. Like you guys are the Librans and the Geminis of the four groups. So your person is asking you, they're saying, girl, you need to rest. You need to rest. You need to trust and rest. Like that's literally where you're at right now. Stop letting other people tell you how to live your life. Your person's really cute, they're very gentle, they would not hurt a fly. They kind of remind me of someone from like Big Bang Theory, where they're really gentle. Yeah, they could have Capricorn in their chart. They love working, they like being focused on something. They're very intelligent, really, really intelligent. They think in a very different way from a lot of people. I keep hearing neurodivergent, and I actually personally don't like that word. I think it's a bit strange. But I'm not hating on anyone who identifies as that. It's nothing to do with that. I just don't like the word. It's weird. But to me, it shows me like this person and you possibly think in a very different way to other people, which is great. Like use that, because that is your sole purpose. That's part of your new job as well. I keep seeing your job is going to allow you to be more in your purpose. We have Pallas, which is one of the asteroids. Wisdom, skill, self-defense. That's your person. Like they are very skilled. They're very wise. They're very grounded. They've got possibly Leo in their chart as well. Very creative. We've got medium, coli, mid-heaven, direction, reputation. I can pretty much guarantee you're going to be in a job for a long time, and a solid job. So for some of you who've really been struggling to hold a job that you really don't like girl, if you want to try different jobs, try a different job, especially if you've got Gemini in your chart. You're not meant to stick to one thing. And then we have conjunction, integration, synergy and unity. You and your person are pretty much the same. You've both gone through really similar situations. You've both gone through heartbreak. You feel really deeply. And I'm going to tell you, your heart is safe with this person. They will treat you like a queen. Like if you're a guy a king, okay? Like, this person will respect you. We've got the first house and we've got the south node. I'm going to say, my love, you're going to be releasing a lot of karmic cycles and circles before you meet your person. There's a lot of karma tied to your romantic life and your friendship life. There's a lot of karma there. So if you have a lot of hold on your family, if they control the way you see yourself, if they control the way you feel, you will be releasing a couple, one to a couple, maybe 3 people from your family, to then make your own life. So it's a process. This is why I'm seeing 2 years for this group, because it's like you're going through lots of different phases. When you meet this person, I want to look at where you're at now. Where you're at now. Because you guys have got 2 years, so you've got a little bit to go. Nice. You are literally coming into your own. You've got so much potential here. Like, never let anyone tell you that you don't have potential, that you're loved, because you are. And even if it doesn't feel like it, my love, you are on that journey. Trust me. This is coming from somebody who's pretty much felt alone her entire life. So I feel you. Okay, when you meet your person, you will be, like I say, have this kind of yellow light. It's very solar plexus, your energy. Your person really sees your potential. They like something about your page. Sorry if you guys don't have Instagram, but like it could even be your profiles, and like you could have like a photography profile, like a literal physical like pages of photos. But there's something about like, this is my talent, and they're like, oh my god, you're so good at that. It could be like you're an artist, you're a photographer, you're whatever. Like, these are the things that you're really good at. And what I see is you're going to be recognized for it. So this person could be somebody who's like a photographer and you're a model or something like that. It could be anything, but they like what you do and they're fascinated by what you do. So this is you right now, and this is them. They are cozy as hell. Like, they are so cozy, they are so cute, and they would, like I said, they never hurt a fly. Like, they want a family, they want everything to do with the coziness. They're very English, got strong English energy. They feel very green, and their energy very heart chakra. You're very yellow, very solar plexus. So you're going to be very bright and shiny, and they're going to be very warm and fuzzy. And you've kind of been scrutinized for something you're actually really good at. Like, a lot of the times our talents tend to be kind of shat on, which is sad, but it's kind of part of our karma, unfortunately. Okay, so your person's going from the beaver to the black egg. This is them in the relationship, and this is them now. Can you see how this is them in the relationship and this is you? Very similar. You're so cute. I love it. So what I feel is your person and you, it's just, you're so similar. You're both very sweet. And the thing is, the sweet people is they get shat on. Not all the time, but if you guys have been in connections with narcissists, it was hard to get that confidence back. So you are going to be scared of being close to this person because you really, really like them. They have brown hair, green eyes, and I feel like they're most likely either tanned or Caucasian. That's what I see from this group. So you take that as it resonates. Obviously everyone is different and you may not even be attracted to that. So just take it as it resonates. You're ready for something new. Like, I feel that there's something potent happening. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but I definitely felt like a new job was coming for you. Okay, so we have ostentatious, Taurus, second house. This is to do with you are basically needing to be alone for a while. The universe is kind of pushing you away from this person for a bit. Not when you meet them, it's going to be before you meet them. I see you playing tennis. And I see, this is really random, but I see you playing tennis in your own little court. So what I see is you're basically going through life and doing your own thing and having a really good time. And then you meet your person because you're not focused on them. They want you to come back to the time in your life when you were really happy. And I'm going to share like this because I feel like this is actually quite significant. So at this moment, I'm kind of struggling to get into my inner child, into that playful side. and I actually saw the tennis. And one thing I really loved when I was younger was going to this sports hotel. I loved it and it was great. And I think I was about 8. I think I went there from about 8 years old to about 12. I went there every year, and I was about around my birthday. And I felt so in my energy. Like, I love moving my body. I love being physical as a person. I'm very touchy-feely. I love sports. So the fact that that's coming through really strongly is showing me, like, to me, the energy that I get from that is really inner child, like having fun, playful, young, like young life. Like, that is what life should be about. You should feel young, even obviously depending on your age, doesn't matter. Like, you're meant to have fun. Like, yes, this life is serious, but it's actually not. Like, the only thing serious is the corrupt government. Like, that's it. That's it, unfortunately. But literally, like, remember to have fun, guys. Like, I know it can be hard sometimes, but you're really in your energy before you meet your person. Like, you are not thinking about a partner, you're not thinking about friends, you're not thinking about, and you may have loads of friends, but you're just not thinking about it. You're like, you're so cozy in your energy. So there's something that you've healed where you're just able to be there, and that's really nice. And your person is very flirty. They're so cute. They are so gentle. They give me like, yeah, they give me like Big Bang Theory vibes, where it's like Leonard and Penny. Like, you got the really cute little nerd with like the girl who's like kind of always going off with people. That's not either of you, but I see that this person really admires you. They see that you've got a lot going on. They love that you have a lot of hobbies and things like that. But yeah, it's really nice. I love this. So at this moment in your love life, you may be feeling really introverted, and that's totally fine. They want you to get cozy and get really curious about yourself. You're not meant to do things all the time. It's not your job. It's not your job to do stuff all the time. So that is what I get for your love life. We're going to pull one more card. We'll get you a crystal card. I've got Bloodstone. Get up, get moving. Play tennis. Play tennis. Get up, get moving. Move your body. Bloodstone is a good crystal for you. So that is your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. My rates for my readings are down below, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's get started with your reading. So we're going to be talking about your next chapter in love. So we have Lavender, soothes and supports, and we have Compassion and Love, Rose Quartz. Oh, that rhymed a little bit. Okay. So what I feel for a lot of you guys is you're going through a lot. That's what I feel. You're going through a lot. There's a lot of intensity and a lot of emotional stuff. So this is going to be a really, really good crystal for you. I am hearing like you need to bring in more witchy energy to your life. Just like whenever you feel like it. I'm hearing like I want to give you permission to use your witchy energy. If you're a man, I'd say a wizard. A witch or a wizard. It just feels like there's a corner of your room or a corner of your house that you could be using for a little altar, that you could be putting, as clarification, you could put some sage there, some incense, you could put crystals there, and I just see you sitting there and like lapping up all the energy. I feel like you need to be very cozy at the moment. So with Rose Quartz, it's a stone of awakening and assisting with spiritual attunement while welcoming qualities of compassion and tenderness and contentment. It invites love of all kind, making its wearer more receptive to the affection from others and to the love from themselves. It's associated with Taurus and Libra and the planet Venus. So what I love about Rose Quartz is so many things, but I love that it's near the heart, and I'm like touching my necklace because that's me connected to my heart. My hands do kind of random stuff when I channel, and it's always a really good sign. I'm gonna like put my hair behind my ear because it's really bugging me. So what I feel is you are very romantic, and I see a partner coming in, but it's going to be really random. You're not really going to know when they're going to come in, so sorry. But I'm going to try and see what we get. But I feel as if they're just going to plop in your lap. Like, not literally, that'd be kind of weird. Like, oh, it's a man from falling from the sky. But no, this person is just literally just going to plop into your life. I feel like you're not meant to know, because if you knew too much, you would probably adjust your situation or your life to meet this person like sooner or quicker. If anything, I'm hearing, sorry guys, I'm hearing it's going to be when you move. That's what I'm hearing. It's going to be when you move house. It feels moving house though. So if you're not thinking about moving house, it could be you are traveling you are changing careers, you are visiting a friend. Wherever it is, your body is not in your hometown. It's going to be somewhere different. You have to be in this place. They're saying, look, go here. Like, this is where you need to be, right here. And it feels like you're in... I'm hearing... I feel like something's on my chest. Like something... I don't know if you like EFT, but I felt like tapping on my chest. Yeah, I've heard London randomly. So you could be in a place that's called London, or you could literally be from London in England. There's like... Yeah, I'm seeing you magnetized to this group of people because you like this area. So it could be you're working here, or you want to move here and you try and like test it out, or you've gone on holiday there and you think, I want to live here. Like, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. This area has a lot of buzz. It's not super busy, but what I get from it is like, it has all the right people in it, and it's kind of like quality over quantity. It doesn't have to be loads of people for you to be happy in this group of people. I see this group of people and they're really loving, and I see your partner being part of this group, or at least they know of this person. So this person could be a barista, they could work in a coffee shop, they could work in a library, they could be someone who owns a podcast, like they could have their own podcast. They could be on YouTube, they could be a photographer, they could be an artist, anything from fitness to a dog walker. So they're like kind of like simple jobs. They're not really like, you wouldn't see this person being an accountant or a scientist or a mathematician, nothing like that. They use more of their creative and heart chakra energy rather than their analytical mind. They really love their job though. They're very creative, and this person is very, very masculine. They are literally the jigsaw puzzle to the piece that you've been missing. Like, all of your life, I'm seeing like everyone is kind of around you, but you're never connecting to anyone. And then you do all this discovery with your inner child and with yourself, and you kind of look into yourself and you look into who you are, and you do all this inner work. And then after this massive transformation, you then enter into this new phase, and the universe will push you and guide you there. You don't have to know all the details specifically. You just need to know how you feel and want to feel in your next relationship. Your person feels like a Taurus, a Pisces, an Aquarius, or an Aries. They feel more like a Taurus or a Pisces though. Like, they have a very spiritual energy. They have a very grounded energy. They're just really Taurian. Like, they're stubborn, but in a good way. They're so heartfelt though. Like, they're so Venus-y, and they're very gentle, and they're really loving. And yeah, I love this person. They're so cute. So, okay. So what cards do you want to have a look at? They're saying look at the tarot. Okay, so we'll have a look at the tarot and we'll see what's happening in the next chapter of your love life. Honestly, my love, I see you actually being with someone like pretty soon. It's not actually about getting this partner though, but honestly, you are going through a massive journey, and it might feel like your life is really slow, but it's actually changing very quickly. Like, if you compare yourself to where you were a couple of years ago, they're saying 2 to 3 years ago, your life is very different now. Like, look at your life now, it's so different. And what I see is your person really loves your qualities. They love your personality, they love your qualities, they love your specific qualities. Like, you've never really been kind of acknowledged for your real personality traits. It's possibly been you've just been loved for your looks, or what you can give men or women, or you know, the sort of, it's like what you can give over who you are. And we're done with that. Like, we're done with her. No, we don't want that anymore. I'm seeing like you're not literally, this is who you are. I mean, you might be a doctor, but I see you literally like you're the doctor, and you're continuously prescribing people all these things, but you are kind of in this role of the carer too much. You're not really being seen as this person who has feelings and has their own life and isn't just a person who hands out prescriptions. Like, you are literally somebody who has this whole backstory, and you have all these quirks. And they're telling me, like, go to places where people can see these quirks. So maybe do like hobbies or groups or anything that just excites you. Don't do things just for the sake of it. Trust me, I've done that before, and it fails. It plummets. I'm seeing a tea kettle, and it's going, and I'm hearing it going really, really high and loud. So I'm getting to my boiling point, and I'm hearing once the kettle is like really, really high, and it's like that high hissing sound, that's when you're ready to move on. So you might not be ready to move yet. You might not want to move. You might be thinking, oh my God, leave me alone, universe. Like, I just want to stay still. Girl, you can't. Like, you are meant to travel. I'm hearing you're a wise person. You're a wise woman. You're a wise man. Like, you have a wise energy, and people need that. Like, they need that from you. And that's not your job. But honestly, the people who recognize that in you are going to be long-term friends. I see you in a tribe of people, and you either are around a fire, or you're around a table, or you're kind of like, you're together in a very easy way. So you may have entered into a group. They may be your roommates. They may be whatever it is. Just let the world and the universe guide you to where you're meant to be. Because honestly, I feel like you're thinking about your life too much, and it's really stressing you out. My love, you're very supported. Like, I know it doesn't feel like that sometimes, and this is coming from somebody who's had very strong perfectionistic tendencies. Like, it's not a bad thing to have that, by the way, but it can overwhelm you. And I just want to say, like, you're worth more than just what you can give to people. Like, you're here to provide such a beautiful soul, to show others how to be unconditional. And the people who can't see that within you, they're not real friends. They're not real partners. Like, they are, but why would you only want someone who can see you from this much of a perspective when they can see your entire version of you? That's what the wait is worth for. And I see you meeting this person in December, possibly Capricorn season, or September. Let me think. Any months: October, September, November, December. Any of those I see. But I'd see September and December being very significant. Any like months that are to do with schooling or work. So Capricorn is December, and September is very Virgo, very kind of like getting down and, you know, working. You know, a lot of people start school in September, and then you've got December where a lot of people tend to go off for work, or they tend to, you know, think that they might want to get a different job. Maybe they want to become a Christmas temp, something like that. Like, that's what I see is you are being very prepared. And I'm hearing like all these messages that are coming through, they're very, very feminine. Like, you're meant to be really connected to your heart chakra. Don't let people sway you away from that. Like, you are going to find your tribe, and you are going to find these people that love you, and it's going to be really special. And it's scary when you don't know what's going on, but it's going to be so perfect for you. And I just wanted to tell you that because I think you really needed to hear that. Okay, the first card out, we have the Fool. I don't need to say anymore, but I will. This is to do with new beginnings, fearlessness, spontaneity, leap of faith, new chances, new path. Boom. Someone's getting a new job. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Fool. Love that. Let's put her there. Ace of Cups. The Tower. The Star. What the actual F? This is amazing. Right. This is literally what they're showing me. They're showing me you're moving or you're traveling. Boom, you'll meet your person right there. I'm going to say it's pretty quick. The universe is literally shoving you two together like no tomorrow. I'm seeing, this is so random. This is really, really random, but I'm going to tell you guys anyway. What they're showing me is it's like you've got a cake on the side, and they're showing me very specifically it's a cake in like a plastic box like this. It's just like one slice, and it's in a cake box that's like a triangle. And I see that you've been waiting to eat this cake, but you're like, no, I'll wait for a special occasion, or I'm not meant to be eating sugar. And then you just cave in, and you're like, you're feeling really shameful about it, like you're doing something naughty, but it's like, it's just cake. Like, of course, if you have a diet, whatever, but like, it's just cake. It's just one slice. Like, give yourself this, you know. That's what I feel for you. It's like you give so much to other people. You've been trained like a dog to literally jump through hoops for these narcissists and these nasty people who just drain you of your natural authenticity, and you're done with that now. That's not your life anymore. And it was your life, but it wasn't real. It wasn't a real, obviously it was real, but it wasn't true to who you were. It's not your life. It's been molded to everyone else. So how the F are you going to know how your life is? Basically, you're learning to receive. That's what the cake analogy was. I kind of went off track. But you're being like literally asked, like, you deserve this, take it. That's why you're being pushed to travel, because you're being asked to like try and like see new things. I'm not exactly sure why, but they're just showing me like you need more spontaneity and more freedom. They're giving you a chance to feel freedom. It's kind of like when you ask for like, you want a new job, but really what you want is freedom. It might not be the new job that you acquire right now. It might be travel. Maybe you have savings, or maybe you travel for work. That's what I'm seeing. It's the feeling behind what you're manifesting is what you're manifesting. I love how we have the star, by the way, guys, because that just literally shows me you're meant to meet this person so naturally. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is so cute. I love that. That's to do with your inner child. So your person is so cute. What I love about this is your inner child is going to love this person. So if you've been doing inner child work, you'll recognize your inner child coming forward straight away. When you see your person, you'll be like, oh my God. And your inner child will be so happy and like so comfortable. And then we have this really hot man, Knight of Wands, charming, passionate, impulsive drive, free-spirited. That is this person. I don't see this person being like someone who dips in and out. I see this being really someone who's motivated and really wants you. We have the High Priestess. They're showing me there's not a lot you're meant to know about your love life. They're just showing me it's there. They're not meant to know too much. 10 of Wands. You are scared of being stabbed in the back. The only thing you've got to focus on is how comfortable are you in the situation? How safe do I feel with this person? And we have the Devil in the reverse, yay! Which is recovery, leaving abusive, toxic situations, freedom, which is what I was looking at, reclaiming power, release, facing shadows, independence, boom. This is Capricorn. So I did think it was in Capricorn season. Let's see if we've got Virgo anywhere. We got Virgo anywhere? No, that's interesting though, because I really felt Virgo for this group. Like, massive amount of stuff around September was really coming through. Okay, so I wanted to pull another card. Oh, I wanted to do the dice actually. Okay, so they're telling me to get the rainbow dice. I have so many dice. I'm gonna, the rainbow meaning like different colors, like not literally rainbow. Okay, so let's get some dice. Oops, this wanted to come out. Purpose, yay, number 44. Your purpose is your purpose. Like your focus right now is to get out and fulfill that purpose, which is, I think, fit for a lot of you guys, is to reveal how healing of a person you are. Like your healing abilities is going to be part of your career, and you moving is going to really elevate your career. You're going to figure it out. It's going to be fine. Okay, how are you going to meet this person? I want to know. I want to know. 10th house, career, lovely. So it is going to be to do definitely with the with December. It could be the 10th month, October. I also see it's after Gemini season, so it's going to be after like May. I think okay, the main way you meet this person is through a group or through Instagram. It's something that's light. It's nothing you really have to think about too much. It feels very gentle, it feels very easy. You're just literally talking to this person and having a chat with them. You're not wanting to chat them up, you're not wanting to get in their pants. You literally just want to get to know them and want to be their friend. That's it. That's how you meet them. My love, it's not difficult. It's really easy actually. What's their main focus? Recall your dreams in the reverse. Okay, so this literally is saying what you're dreaming of right now. You're going to get what you dream of as well when it comes to this person. Okay, so this is really weird, but I see on this card, it has like this person and mountains, and I never noticed that before. That's going to be your life. Like I see you around lots of mountains. I see you traveling a lot. I see you being really happy and comfortable. You're releasing a lot of emotional baggage. That is great. Love to see that. That's perfect. Live in the now. Speak your truth. I love all these. They're all great. See the magic. Love that. The see the magic's really nice. Taking stuff more lightly. Schedule yourself in. This, the next 3 months specifically, take action. The next 3 months specifically, trust your intuition, are about you focusing on how do you get into balance? Like, how do you go from crying to calming yourself down? How do you go from hungry to eating something that nourishes you? Like, how do you work? And figuring out your process of getting to know yourself, because you can't, okay, if you've been in the shadow of everyone else around you, how the hell is your person going to find you? Because you're not going to be a confident person. And then I'm not telling you to like be super confident and like, you know, be this person who everyone loves and you know you're the center of attention. That's not what it is. What it is like believing in yourself. Like that's what you're learning to do right now, and that's a big thing. Like that's really big. That's not something that's easy. Okay, we have held. That's so cute. That's so nice. So your person is a massive healer. This person's got lovely arms. If they're a man, really nice. Oh my god, did I say this in this group about witches and wizards? If I did, that's really funny. But we have witch. I feel like they've got really nice arms, really squidgy arms. They're very, if they're the same culture as you, like same background. So if you're English, they're English. If you're American, they're American. But they could look different to you. They don't have to look the same. They're just born in that country. They don't have to be of that background specifically. We have divine. I see if you're very witchy, they're going to love you. They're going to be so fascinated by you, especially because not a lot of people are witchy or at least open about it. So I love that. We have ease and we have open. You're going to meet your person so easily. Like, honestly, that has just solidified it for me. The ease and the open is literally saying, like, if you are literally yourself and you're just a human being who is here to have a personality and show people who you are, you're going to meet your person so quickly. Like, I see you meeting this person, like, where are we now? So we're in July. So August, September. So it could be as soon as 2 months. It could be between 2 months to, at the latest, 6 months. I actually feel very quickly you're going to meet this person. Honestly, they are going to really change your life. Like, they really are. You're not used to being in a relationship. Oh my god, are you kidding me? They're so cute. We have the lovers. Are you for real? Oh my god. Guys, what the fuck? That is so amazing. Oh my god. Ah! Divine counterpart, chemistry, partnership. You have essence. That's literally you. Like, you are a diamond. The people who have crushed you, who've pooped on you, pissed all over you, they literally are nothing. Like, I'm sorry that sounds really bad to say, but if somebody treats you like such trash, they are hurting and they need to fuck off. Like, they need to leave you. We have balance. That's why I really feel for you. Like, literally, you're learning how to get into balance and getting your feminine. Okay, whether you're a man or a male or a female, you're getting into your feminine side. The more you come into your feminine and the more you come closer to the parts of you're scared of, oh my god, your person's so close. They're like literally this close. Like, you both are so similar. You've been waiting for each other for literally your whole life. Like, you've been, as children, you're probably a very similar age, or at least like no more than 5 years apart. And you are both very, very sweet as children, and you were never like listened to. So the fact that both of you are really similar, you're both going to have that in common. Wisdom, listen. Both of you are really good listeners. Your person is such like dad energy. If this is a male, they're going to be the best dad. And if they're a female, they're going to be the best mum. Like, this person wants to have a relationship with you. Like, it's going to be so fun. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yay. Okay. Yay. Oh, my crown chakra's itching. Okay, let's get some more. Do you know what? Before I look at those, I want to have a look at this deck, because I want to see like what you're going to go through, like literally just before meeting them, like the day before. Let's get really specific. The day before. I saw a grandparent, a nana or a nan. They're going to help you connect to this person, whether they're on the earth plane, whether in spirit, like, yeah, for some reason their soul's connected to your future partner. Turn. I mean, come on. Flexible, change directions. Time to take action. New directions may bring new opportunities. Change is necessary for growth. We have moon, deep feelings, trauma, shadows. Shadows hold old pain and traumas. What needs to come to light in order to process, heal, and release. I love that. That is so nice. And then we have deny, frustration, repression, rejection. Rethink rejection as redirection. Challenges may bring up repressed or intense emotions. Allow these feelings to flow and release. We have hold and grow. So you will be releasing old, outdated beliefs. You're also going to be releasing a lot of trauma. And I feel like you're just going to be really comfortable with this person though. Like, you're going to be really, really happy with them. Tell me about them. This person has brown hair. Some of you, very, very small few of you, they have black hair. They have green eyes. And do you know what's really funny? Is I see this person, like, I see you being very intuitive as a person. And they're asking you, like, oh my God, like, how are you so intuitive? And they're fascinated by it. Like, they love that. So if you're wanting to become more intuitive, oh my God, intuition. Scorpio. One of you could be a Scorpio. They love your intuition. So if you've been struggling to develop your intuition, there's definitely this need for you to go more into that. Okay. And I've been definitely thinking about doing like a course on intuition. So if any of you guys would like to check that out, like, please, like, comment down below if that's the sort of thing you'd be interested in, because I really want to help people to develop their intuition. Like, it's something that I'm really passionate about. So if you guys would like to know more about that, then just comment down below if that's something you'd be interested in. Okay, so midheaven, direction, reputation. Oh my God, you're going to be clearing your karma from childhood. Okay, right, I'm going to give you a massive tip. If you clear a lot of your karma from childhood, like literally looking into how your mum and dad treated you and how they affected you and how much love you did or didn't get, you are literally getting closer and closer and closer to meeting your person. Your person is very, very connected to your midheaven, which is your 10th house. So whatever zodiac signs in your 10th house, this is also to do with your career. So your career is going to be connected to this person, but it's the essence of the 10th house. So whatever it's ruled by. So say it's Cancer, it'll be to do with you connecting to your emotions, become more motherly. That's going to be how you meet your person. Gemini. So they could be a Scorpio, they could be a Gemini. I'm feeling more Taurus though, but they could have that in their chart. And then we have Venus. Oh my God, they're so artistic. This is literally such a Venus relationship. Like, you couldn't get any more Venus than that. We have fixed. Both of you, or one of you is a fixed sign. So you could be both Scorpios, which God help us all. Bear in mind I'm Scorpio, so I know it's a lot. We have harvest, reception, and gratitude. I think one of you is a Scorpio, one of you is a Leo, one of you is a Taurus, something like that. Then we have Libra. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then we have Psyche, soul, consciousness, and mind. I'm going to say you're going to meet your person pretty quickly. Pretty quick. Let me get a couple more cards. How are you going to meet this person? If that's transformation, I'm going to laugh. Oh, Capricorn, even better. Ah. So much around career, 10th house, Capricorn season. Girl, thank you. Okay, there is a closing out of an old cycle. And do you know what's the old cycle? Is you not being seen. In your job, in your family, in your friends. Like, literally, that's done now. So the 10th house, they're telling me, is about also being seen. It's about how recognized you are. So you're really working on that as well. So any areas of your life you don't feel recognized, that's something you're working on. And we have Jupiter as well. Jupiter is about expansion and feeling brave and being able to expand. So yeah, I think moving. I think when Jupiter goes into Capricorn or Cancer, yeah. Oh my God. And we have Scorpio. I love that. So literally we have Capricorn and Cancer, which are opposite each other, which is the 10th house and the 4th house, which is in the midheaven. That is so synchronistic. Oh my God. Okay, let's get you one more card. Okay, let's see where you're at when you meet your person. Your person is so loving. That's really nice. You are going to be so comfortable in your body. You are going to feel so comfortable in yourself. You know what a bear does? A bear doesn't give a shit about what everyone else thinks. They are just either aggressive when they need to be, they're cuddly when they need to be. They're just in their cozy nature. Like, that's you. That is you. You are comfortable being cozy, letting people in, trusting. Like, you're just here for the ride. Like, you don't owe anyone anything. It's great. You're having a great time. Your person's a effing fire, Anne. Are you for real? Guys, this person does... this person knows all they want. You are in the receiving, so don't ever feel like if you ever have to force a relationship that you have around you, friends or partnership, it's not the right relationship. I'm going to say it now, because your person will 100% recognize you and they're going to be really balanced. They could actually be working on their self-care at the time. I just got like someone aligning their chakras. I don't know why I say chakras, because I say chakras. So maybe one of you is American, or whoever says chakras. I think a lot of Americans tend to say chakras. You're going to be around water. There's a lot of water going on. And this person is so gentle, like they wouldn't hurt a fly. Beautiful energy. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to check out my rates, all information is down below. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Turn on the bell if it actually works. And I'll speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Let's get started with your reading. Let's see what the next chapter for you is like in love. So we have geranium, men's emotions, and we have passion and confidence, garnet. I love garnet. Garnet is always really good if you're in a love situation, if you're kind of struggling with your love life, you're not sure what's going on. This is also really good to bring back passion into your life. It's really good at helping you to feel more grounded. And for my women, it's really good for those of you who have periods or struggle with menstrual cycles, anything like that. And I'm getting for the throat as well, something to do with the throat or the thyroid. So I'm not a doctor, but that's what they're showing me. They're just pointing at this part of the throat. So with garnet, it says, garnet is an energetic stone promoting passion, inspiration and confidence. It stimulates self-awareness and encourages success. Wear it to attract faithful friendship and affection. Oh, I love that. So some of you guys might be wanting some new friends, wanting a tribe. We have geranium, men's emotions as well. I'm just going to have a quick swig of some water because I'm feeling very dehydrated. So that could be a confirmation for you guys to drink some water as well. Okay, so the fact that we have geranium makes a lot of sense because a lot of you guys are going through a lot of really intense emotions. Geranium is a really gentle, really gentle plant. So for a lot of you guys, this is going to be really good for you, so I'm going to recommend geranium. Geranium is an essential oil and you can use it on your skin or you can use it in a diffuser, so highly recommend. If you're going through a lot of emotional stuff, a lot of stuff that's very overwhelming, just you're kind of feeling a bit drowned, like you're drowning, that's a really good flower to use just to help you get grounded. And garnet also, what I feel is I think the next relationship you're going to be in is something that makes you feel really passionate and confident. It's going to make you feel like you're you again. And I think this is something you're preparing for at the moment. I think your partnership isn't actually too far away. I feel for you it's no less than like a year, maybe even less than that. Some of you guys I don't know why I'm picking up on a boot fair. So for some of you guys, it could be a garage sale, boot fair, something like that. You could be at a market and meet this person. Perhaps clarification, I think you literally could. Like, I think you could be at a stall, a marketplace, at a hostel, some place where there's just random people. Like, you can't just know where everyone is. Like, that's kind of what I see. I also see your confidence is going to be really good when you meet this person. I also feel like your main thing right now is focusing on what you're passionate about. You may be a little bit confused on what career you'd like to do, what sort of life you'd like to live. This is something that you're probably going to be working on. I also see that you're no longer getting validation from other people. Like, I'm seeing Leo, I'm hearing Leo very strongly in my head, and you're not wanting to, you're not kind of begging people to stay or begging people to be in your life anymore, which is really good. And I think also you're seeing yourself really purely for who you are. You're not waiting people to come around and want you. Like, this isn't something to force. This relationship is really gonna help you outgrow a lot of relationships, which I know doesn't sound very good, but what it does is it basically, only outgrowing relationships is showing me like you're just growing into the person that you're meant to be. So when you're around this new person, you're going to be around some supportive friends, but you will feel very different. Like, you'll feel like, oh my god, if only I put myself out there like 5 years ago, but obviously you didn't have the confidence then. So I feel for you there's going to be a chance for you to really show off your skills as a person, as a human. And some of you guys could be Leos. You could have very strong Leo in your chart. You could have Leo Venus, Leo Mars, Leo rising. I don't think Leo moon, but it could be. But I'm feeling more Leo sun, Mars, Venus rising. Okay, so let's see anything about your love life, anything about the next chapter. I do feel as if you guys are learning to be just more in that feminine energy, learn to be more in that receiving energy. Yeah, that's just what I'm feeling right now. So that's really good. Yeah, there's a feeling of like, why hasn't it worked out for me? Why is this not why is this not working? Why is nothing helping? I just think for you guys, you're just overthinking it too much. Like, you just got to literally let go and feel into it. Like, I know how scary it is. Sometimes you just want to know exactly what's going on. but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can't know exactly what's going on all the time, unfortunately. We have seed, new beginnings, cycles and creation. Exactly. So the next year or so, you are going to be bringing in some new cycles. There's going to be some big change in your life, so get ready. There's going to be possibly a new baby. Some of you guys might get pregnant, which is really interesting because some of you guys might even be pregnant already, but you might even be pregnant with this new person. For some reason I keep getting like attention underneath my armpits. I don't know why I keep like touching that bit. Maybe you're trying to like hide, I don't know. Okay, let's see. We have a time. All right, so some of you guys are really stuck in the past. I would recommend anything from EFT for limiting beliefs, like tapping on it, doing some therapy to kind of work through it. I just feel like you need an outlet, like you need an outlet to get it out. And then we have grow, transformation, opportunities and process. I think your person, right? Okay, so this is what they're showing me. They're showing me like most of your life you felt like you have to like prove yourself to get the recognition that you really want, and this person isn't going to ask anything of that of you. They're going to be really nurturing. Your love language might be quality time and like acts of service. All those things are what we all need, all of them, but your main one is acts of service, because maybe you had to do a lot when you were younger. Maybe you were the older sister or older brother. Maybe you were only child. There's this sense of like having to be overly responsible, having to have a lot of responsibilities on you, and it's a lot, and it's really intense. And this is something you've definitely taken on in childhood. In adulthood. In your relationships, you've kind of taken on this energy of like, I have to look after you. It kind of gives you a sense of control. So one thing I will say is you're not just a giver, like you're a human. And if people just constantly expect you to give without giving back to you, that is codependency. Like that is a narcissistic relationship, and that's not a relationship you want to stay in for as long as you can. If you can let it go, I would say really work on like a plan to kind of remove yourself from the situation, like have something in place to support you. I just feel like this can't carry on for too much longer. Like if you've got some narcissists in your life, you will be coming away from them. I feel it could be family, could be friends, could be an ex-partner. There's somebody that just is tying you down, and they're making you feel really like ugh. They make you hate yourself, which is so unfair. Like honestly, I hate narcissists. I just get so sick of their shit. Get so sick of it. Okay, so let's get you some more cards. Let's see what's the next chapter in love for you. I see that the person you manifest could be someone with black hair. So they could be from Greece, Mexico, Jamaica, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, India, Arabia. Oof, getting so many places. Greece, did I say Greece? It's Italian. I'm getting so many places, but this person probably has black hair or dark hair. Lovely. So you need to become more grounded. You need to walk with your feet on the grass more. Yeah. Okay. Mate tree. I still don't know what this card is. I need to like, what is this card, guys? What does this mean? Mate tree. It's gonna focus. What does this card mean? Do you guys know what this word is? I've never seen this word before. Okay, so we have grounded, voice, shadow, and gazelling. I don't know what this means either. What do you guys think this means? I'm just going to use my intuition, but you guys let me know if you know what this means. So we have this sense of using your voice and not being in shadow anymore. I can pretty much tell you that your sacral chakra is holding on to a lot of trauma from your mum specifically. Especially if you're a woman, it's going to be heavily tied. But I will say the sexual energy that one of your parents has, so say if you're a male at birth or a female at birth, whatever gender you were, like whatever, so if you're a male, you're going to be mainly connected to your dad, and if you are a woman, you're mainly connected to your mum. So that person will kind of relate to how you relate to intimacy and sex and things like that. So if your father or mother couldn't be very close to you, if they didn't like play with you as a child, if they couldn't be in playful mode, if they didn't really kind of allow you to be creative, that's going to really stifle how you're intimate with another person. Okay, so there's a shadow for you around being able to be creative, being free to express, and I'm getting like a lot of stuff in the throat. So a lot of you guys could have gone through a lot of throat chakra stuff, a lot of things about using your voice. You could really want to be a singer. Your person really loves your voice, and it makes me want to cry because you really have a strong connection to your voice. Like, you've never really been allowed to speak your truth, and I'm so sorry if you've gone through that. I really relate to that. And for you, what I see is you're coming out of this shadow period, and doing some shadow work will really help you find your person. And basically your energy around spreading your wings is gonna, like, when you use your voice, you spread your wings, you allow yourself to be seen more. I'm hearing maybe you're scared about your voice, maybe you had a stutter, maybe you had OCD around your voice, maybe you felt like you had to adjust it or something like that. There's a sense of like people can't see the real me, so there's definitely a lot of judgment there. And you're taking this on into adulthood. So I'd say doing shadow work with a therapist is going to really help you. You can do shadow work on your own or with a friend. You use someone you really trust though. My throat chakra is really going for it. Hematite, which I have here. Hematite is a really good one to get grounded, and ruby. Ruby is a really good one. Red or black crystals, these are perfect to get you grounded. So you can literally put it between your legs when you're sitting down, you can put it between your legs when you are lying down, you can put it on your feet. It will just ground you. Like, the root chakra is at the bottom of your body. I really like putting the root crystal literally in between my butt cheeks. It helps me ground. So not literally in there, not literally like shoving it up there, but if I'm lying down, I just shove it between the legs. Very grounding. Like, it really helps you to release stuff as well, because that's where your butthole is. I didn't realize I'd be talking about this today, but we love that. Scorpio energy. It's just really hard to talk about on this platform. So it's definitely to do with like releasing, letting go. So that's really good. So I feel for you, as you may have an insecurity around like pooping, farting in front of your person, and you're not going to have that with this person. Like, you're a human. Like, that's not something to be scared of. Like, you might have had a lot of judgment from past partners. Those people were children. Like, they need to grow up. But anyway, that took a turn. So yeah, I feel for a lot of you guys is you need someone to really hold you. Oh my god, we have creative. You want someone to really hold you, and that's the type of person you want to have. But you've got to hold yourself first. And how you do this is to really, as you go along in life, is try things differently. Like, you don't have to do things a certain way. This group may have like quite bad OCD. Like, you might have like a tendency to control stuff by adjusting things, and I really relate because I've had that myself, and it is hell. I won't even go there because it's a lot, it's very personal, but I get it. And what I feel for a lot of you guys is you are so lovable. And I want to tell you this, they're actually telling me, like, they're actually giving me like a full-on letter. So I just want to tell you what they're telling me, like your future partner. They're saying you are so loved, it's unbelievable. Your love is so perfect, and you will never have to prove to me that you love me. You are so perfect just the way you are, and your creative abilities are outstanding. I wish I could be as creative as you. When you are creative, it will help you to meet me a lot quicker than if you were to just follow the rules of everyone else. You'll learn to come out of the shadow of your mum and your dad, and you'll learn to be more comfortable with your sense of self-worth. You may struggle to look me in the eyes at first because I'm going to show you the real parts of you, and intimacy is a real big one for you. Your person's really good with intimacy, like your physical, emotional intimacy is going to be so good. I just feel like there's a blockage for you that can easily be worked on, by the way, blockage around your mother's side, around your love life. And it's really sad because your mother could have struggled really being open and being close to you. She may have used humor to kind of like avoid her stuff. She may have been highly critical, very judgmental, narcissistic, and that's not good. So you could have really had that as a child, and you could have taken it on as your own, and it's not yours. You don't have to prove your love to anyone, but I will say you are learning to open your heart more, and you are being asked to open your heart more, which is why they want you to get grounded. If you're not in your body, your heart chakra is going to not be able to be open. Being in your heart chakra, especially as a woman, is so, like, literally that is how you're a woman. Like if you are not in your heart chakra, it can be really hard to access your intuition as a woman, and it can be really scary. So something that I can really recommend to my females is to really learn to listen and slow down. Like if you're rushing around, like give yourself access to play. Like whether you're working all the time, like listen to some music, have some fun, dance around, you know, go to bed an hour early and read a book you really enjoy. These are special moments just for you. Like you have to fill up your cup, because if you're giving, you are going to literally wear yourself out. One thing I'm hearing, oh my god, of course we have this, feed your creativity. Of course we have this. One thing I'm hearing is you've always felt guilty of leaving people. Don't ever feel like that. Like if you feel guilty, really work on that feeling, because it's definitely tying you to old relationships. They're not for you anymore. Oh my god, guys, you have so much sacral and solar stuff. Shift your money mindset. That could be a really big one for you, especially if you've got Leo in your chart. Okay, so we've got feed your creativity, open the door, and let the money flow in. I love this. This is literally about you coming into your solar, coming into your sacral, and listening to yourself. Listen to your body and listen to your creativity. Your person's so lovely. Like they're so hidden, but they're so nice. I can't really see them very well, but I can feel them. They feel so nice. They feel like Peter Pan energy without the like Pisces like illusion stuff. Like they feel very light, really gentle, really loving. They could be into like animals. They love animals. They are possibly a Gemini, Virgo, Libra, something like that. Underneath, 5 of Wands. You had a lot of conflict growing up, which is why you're struggling to be vulnerable. Okay, but you're working on that as well. You don't have to hide anymore. Okay, perfect. You guys have got a lot to work on, but it doesn't mean it's going to take a while. It just means there's a lot of stuff to unpack. Like literally you could unpack it within a week, but just be careful, like you could wear yourself out. But a lot of you guys are needing to prove something because you're in your masculine a lot. So one thing I want you to really realize is you are a human being, and if you keep giving, you're not giving other people a chance to give to you. If you haven't got anyone to give back to you, you will have them. But I will say your creativity is literally yearning to get out of your body. I'm not sure what it is, but I know it's something very specific to you. So definitely look into that, feel into it, meditate on it, all that stuff. So we have Gemini, Mars, and we have the 6th house. The 6th house is about your work, it's about your health, it's about your daily routines. How you're going to meet your person's most likely through a job opportunity or a group. I think it's something to do with dance. I heard Zumba really, really loudly. So you could do a dancing thing, like something like that. You could try dance for your inner child. I feel like you may go for a breakup or something breaks your heart before you meet your person. I'm sorry to say that, but like I feel that really strongly. And you know, we can't always avoid this stuff. Like this stuff needs to happen, and it's not actually that. It is sad, but it isn't, because you're growing as a person. Like we grow through pain, unfortunately, but as humans it can be so amazing, you know. But you've got to like have things in place. Inner child work, really listen to your inner child, and I have a video on inner child work if you want to look at that. And really like tapping on your feelings. It's really important. Like guys, you got to invest in yourself. So once you've really worked on that inner child, I feel like you will meet your person. Yeah, I don't feel your person is too far away, but you are learning to trust. That's a real big one for you. You're definitely hiding a lot of yourself because you're so scared, and that's okay. Just sometimes we feel like this because it's safer to do this than to love. But remember, if you are hiding yourself, your person is never going to find you. Like they're not going to be able to see the real you, and that's not fun, you know. That's not, you can't be in a relationship with someone who's closed. So what I feel is this person is so hidden. I keep seeing that. I can't see a lot of this person, so I'm sorry if I'm not giving you too much information, but this person's really psychic. Really psychic. Like they love stuff that's to do with the world, like the government, things like that. They love learning about everything, maybe conspiracy theories. They like really knowing about what else, psychology, philosophy. They could be an architect. They love digging deep, but on a more masculine way, not really a feminine way, more like a literal, like there could be digging. I don't know if there's a masculine or feminine career, I don't even know at this point. It doesn't really matter, but you know what I mean, guys. Like literally they're very masculine about the way they approach what they love doing, and this could be their career. They could be a marine biologist, they could have Aquarius Mars or Gemini Mars as well. So let's get one more card. Okay, so we have void, empty, lonely, unfulfilled, loss and lack in the reverse. And then we have protection. I think that you guys are going through a lot and this is not going to last forever, and your person is on the other side of this. It just takes a little while. March, July are both very good months for you to meet your person. It's literally all about your self-worth. Okay, it's literally about you finding yourself, in showing up for yourself, but it's not about forcing yourself into situations. This is going to teach you that the right people will see you as long as you are showing up for yourself. So you just really work on being seen, like really work on what the feelings behind being seen. Is it because you're scared of being criticized? Is it because you're scared that people might judge you? Like, that's the sort of stuff to look into, because your person's going to reveal all this stuff. So you're probably working on it now, you know. And even if you're not a Leo, I really feel like one of you is. Like, there's something to do with Leo in your reading. It could be Mars or Venus, something like that. I'm seeing one of you wears a baseball cap and likes to flip it backwards, something like that. One of you might like baseball or basketball or something. You wear a cap that like has that sport on it. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to check out my rates, all that information is down below. I love you guys very, very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.